Thank you, Oscars, and thanks to all the drivers for talking as well. So, talking about the weather for the first, the forecast is not that bad anymore. It's still forecasting some rain, but not that much. Here you can see on your screens as well, forecast is really for rain, and some sun should shine behind, should appear behind the clouds as well. Anyway, we will see. And rather strong wind blowing from west as well. Anyway, cars from classes BTC1, BTC2, BTC3 are on their places on the dummy grid. And as you can see, first row belongs to number 86 Arturas Kleobavicius, who was winner in qualification, and he's also the fastest, was fastest in BTC3 in the fastest class. Then number 9, Kairo Kallas, also in the front row, but he's from BTC2, so only 2-liter car, that beautiful blue Honda Civic Coupe. And we have seen this this year. Kairo Kallas has actually won all 5 races in his class during first 2 rounds. And we have seen him beating all the big boys when the track is wet, although track is not wet yet here, it's damp, but I think Kleobavicius' car will do the work, and Kallas should think about his point standing and go for a class victory. But he is not the only one of BTC2 drivers who was fast. First 3 rows are all mixed. First row Kleobavicius Kallas, second row Steven Garuse, number 79 in BTC3, and number 7 Marius Grigaitis, who is BTC2 driver. Then third row, number 99 Kasparas Skirelis, who is BTC3, and number 77 Christopher Shablinskas in BTC2. And here you can see all those drivers as well. So row 3 here, row 4. Tomas Jatkiewicz had a really terrible qualification. His BMW's engine blew, and as I knew, he should take the start in a spare car, but what he can do in it remains a question. But it's a very difficult situation for Jatkiewicz, because he's championship leader, having won 2 times in 5 races and being second for 2 times, but his lead over Kleobavicius is just 13 points, and then number 33 Atis Veismanis, who won both races in Kaunas, is in third, just 4 points behind Kleobavicius. So top 3 is covered by only 17 points, and this 2 races today may decide quite a lot. And then in BTC1 it's also important because number 12 Tomas Puskiewicz in that black old Honda Civic, who is just going through the penultimate turn here, he will start from P13, having been fastest in his class, and number 80 Valdis Kikusts will be together with him in the same row 7, but their gap in qualification was some 9/10 of a second, so Puskiewicz, if he gets a good start, should be a favorite here. But let's see. And it will be a rolling start here. Warm-up lap has already been completed, and now the formation lap is underway. Cars will take their formation 2 by 2 as we saw them standing on the grid. Then when safety car will peel off into the pits. Actually, we have a full electric safety car. And And yes, the grid is forming little by little, and here actually we have only 4 BTC1 cars. We should have had. Anyway, number 91 Maris Pulans, last year champion, will start from the last positions. And yes, you can see 2 Ladas, Lada 2101s, first model Lada produced. So looking at the cars, I'm not if that model designation is right. Now everything is ready for the rolling start, and the race will be over 15 minutes as well, as we saw in race 1. Jobavicius number 86 and Kallas number 9 from the front row. Two Ladas, Richard Schwaglis and Maris Pulans from the last row. And here we go on the main straight. And lights went off and we are underway. Jobavicius goes into turn 2 on the inside, and Kallas is on the outside trying to out-accelerate the Lithuanian driver, but they're still side by side. They're still side by side going through turns 4 and 5 and towards turn 6. And now Kallas is on the inside. Goes over the curb a little bit, but Jobavicius is going very safe here. Kallas is keeping his pace, not letting him go. Again, they are from different classes. Sven Garuse is in 3rd and Christopher Shabrinskas in 4th. So here they go. 2 leaders are clearly checking out already from all the others. And that battle was for the laurels in BTC1 between 2 very different Hondas. Tomas Puškevicius in Honda Civic and Valdis Kikusts in Honda Integra A. First lap will be completed in few seconds, and Jobavicius has a lead of about 1/10, just 1/10, okay, 2/10. Almost, and Kallas goes wide into turn 1 and loses out, loses actually contact with Jobavicius, and now Garuse is coming from behind, but Garuse is from different class, so even if he manages to overtake Kallas on the track, it doesn't matter, because they are firstly, they are looking at the point standing in their own classes, and then maybe for some glory to be in front of the others as well. So cars are now spread out already on the track. And yes, Tomas Jatgavicius is running in another BMW, that black BMW, which has now he has put number 10 onto it, but it is actually RS Racing, Estonian team RS Racing is using that car in endurance race, and for sure they hope to use it tomorrow, but Jatgavicius has borrowed that car to just save some points from this race, and he's hot on the heels of Attis Weisman is currently running 4th and 5th in the class. So if you manage to save, if he manages to save some points today despite that technical dramas, he may even save the championship lead, or at least lose as little as possible. So to minimize losses, it's very important in long championships. And here you can see that Jatgavicius is all over. Weisman is going out of turn 9. He's now going to the inside. Here they go, but Weismanis is still in front in his red Honda. Is Jatkavic just going to attack him? Just shows. Oh, and almost loses it going into the turn. Of course, that car is not very familiar to him, despite being another black BMW. And meanwhile, Karuse has caught Kallas. They are now second and third overall, and I would suspect that Kallas will let his compatriot by. And just to concentrate on his class, because Shablinskas is almost 2 seconds behind him, so there is some gap to slot into. But let's see, Shablinskas in turn is having Grigaitis under his rear wing, and here again Jatkavičius versus Weismanis. Weismanis still keeps his position, but Jatkavičius is all over him again, going through turns 7, 8 and then 9 and onto the backstretch. Now almost side by side, but not exactly. And Weismanis keeps his position. Actually, they are more or less fighting for maybe not the championship, but at least top 3 in the championship. Because before the start of this race, Jatkavičius was the leader in point standings, and Weismanis was third, just 17 points behind. And victory in this race gives you 25 points. Now Weismanis goes wide, exiting the penultimate turn, but Jatkavičius was too far back, couldn't use the situation into his advantage. Weismanis is very experienced driver, and certainly knows how to make his car wide, and of course he knows that Jatkavičius is not in his own car. But there are certain places on the track where Weismanis is losing out, and the start of the backstretch, turns 8 and 9. Is one of them, and every time Jatkavičius gets very close to him, but the last part of the track, which is more twisty, usually loses out starting from here. Shablinskas was on your screens for a moment. And there is our duel. This Weismanis from Latvia in front, and Tomas Jatkavičius in black BMW behind him. So Latvia versus Lithuania. No changes here. No changes here. Jatkavičius is, at least if this situation remains until the finish, we have still 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Jatkavičius at least takes some good points here, but it would be even better if he could overtake Weismanis. We saw making some small mistakes, but they were not enough to lose a position. Then Jatkavičius certainly lacks the confidence, because he almost went for overtaking into turn 11, which is the fastest part of the track, but then backed off from that maneuver. Too risky. You have to bring points home. That's the most important task for him today. Ooh, going going sideways out of turn 14. There is certainly some grunt in that car, but Gavicius is not able to use it. Constant pressure on Weissmanis. I'm sure if somehow Gavicius manages to overtake his Latvian rival, he will check out, he will run away, but the question is how to get past him. And until now, we didn't have find a solution. Now onto the back stretch for 7th time. 6 laps are completed already. Quite the same picture all the time. Weissmanis went sideways. This could be a chance for Gavicius. Can he take the inside line into turn 30? No. Somehow Weissmanis saved his position. And he's also fighting for his dear life. Again wide with left side wheels on the grass. Now again a little bit wide. Is it this a chance for Gavicius on the main straight? But no. Weissmanis goes first into turn 1. Gavicius takes a different line through turns 2 and 3. Now goes out to the outside. But this line is a little bit longer. Going into turn 6, and Gavicius is finally in front of Weissmanis. Can he now keep his position? This part is where he was all the time faster than Weissmanis, and yes, Gavicius has got what he wanted so desperately, and he tried to achieve it through first 7 laps. Now he is in 4th, at least in his class, not in 5th anymore. And as predicted, Weissmanis can't keep his pace. Meanwhile, Gavicius is progressing quite quickly, and now he's already catching Kaspar Skirilis, number 55, in a white BMW compact. So there can be another battle between them for 3rd in their class. Here is leader Arturas Kilobavicius. He has already completed 8 laps. Sven Garuse has overtaken Kairo Kallas, and he's now 2nd in BTC3 and also overall. Kallas, meanwhile, the leader of his class, BTC2, and no danger in sight. Actually, Shablinskas is in sight, but 2.5 seconds behind. So really no danger here. But the interesting question is if Gavicius can do something about Grigaitis. Is closing in, that's for sure. We're running through turn 9 in the background. Ah no, Gavicius has spun out. Probably put the throttle through turn 9, and as the track was quite slippery, he spun out. At least he can continue the race, but all that good work he did against Weissmanis and catching Skirilis was gone in one moment. Yeah, he was happy. He was still not happy, but he was lucky to save this moment. He was certainly lucky to save this moment and can at least bring the car home more or less safely. Now leaders are already lapping the back markers, while Skirilis drifted out of turn 3 very spectacularly, but certainly lose some time in the process. But again, his positions is not on the threat anymore. 9 laps have completed, and in a few seconds leader Arturas Kliobavicius should start his final lap, but Kairo Kallas, he is keeping Sven Karuse honest here. They are second and third in overall classification, and you can see how slippery the track is. Karuse is going sideways through almost every turn. This car, of course, is rear-wheel drive, while Kallas Honda Civic is front-wheel drive, and in those conditions, front-wheel drive can give you a little advantage, as front tires will stay hot, because that Honda Civic does everything through front wheels, accelerating, braking and turning. And yes, the final lap has begun. 10 laps have are completed already. 11th is underway. But there is no serious battle anymore. Kallas has let Karuse to go, and again Karuse is going sideways everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Is in 4th overall, but not catching those in front, and it means the results are more or less settled here, if of course they manage to keep their cars on tarmac. Arturas Kliobavicius should be very close to the finish line already. And yes, he's appearing from the final turn onto the main straight and gets the checkered flag. So Arturas Kliobavicius has won the first BTC race. Sven Karuse comes home in second, Kairo Kallas in third, and Šablinskas, Grigaitis, Kirlis. That's the top 6. Weisman was 7th, but the most important thing that Jatkavicius couldn't jump him. Jatkavicius, after that unfortunate spin, lost 2 positions, not only to Weismanis but also to Arvis Putniņš. So that's another few points lost. So Kliobavicius, I would say, almost surely is now the leader in the championship as well. He will get 25 points for the victory. He was 13 points behind Kliobavicius, sorry, behind Jatkavicius. And Jatkavicius gets 8 points. So yes, Kliobavicius will be the leader in BTC3. Kairo Kallas took 6th victory in his class, 6 out of 6 for him. And here you can see the results. There is some confusion with pictures of top 3, but the results were correct. And now it's raining heavily, and those drivers were really lucky to have survived, actually not survived, but finished the race just before the rain intensified. But now the heavy rain is here, and track becomes really wet. Until now it was more or less damp, but with this rain it becomes very wet and very slippery. And BMW 325 Cup coming onto the track next. There are certainly drivers who were very glad about this rain, and then there are those who are not so glad at all. But let's see, it is what it is. The conditions are the same for everybody, and
all right, guys, here we are in the Park Ferme after race one for the Baltic Touring cars, and Artūras Klijobavičius from the pole position had a whole shot and took it to the finish line in P1. It's a fantastic start of the weekend for the Lithuanian. The rain is getting heavier though. That's definitely not good news, but looks like Artūras Klijobavičius is dealing with it and coping with it very, very good. And here he is coming out of the car. Take off your helmet so we can have a chat. Obviously, we see Sven. That's Kairo Kallas. So Sven Karos is behind him. Karos took the second position in BTC3 category, and Kairo Kallas winning the BTC2. We'll have a chat with them, but. Artūras, congratulations, labīgi, all good, all good. How was the wet conditions for you?
It was basically all dry in the beginning, but I think last 1.5 laps was already wet. But since I had already quite a lot of, so I just didn't take any risks, and finished.
Yeah, you looked confident out there. Well, we were expecting more drama in the race, but obviously you took it really steady from pole position, just took it home on P1.
Yeah, with Kairo it was in the first laps it was quite of pressure, so I had to defend a little bit. But since then, yeah, I think he maybe missed one braking point, I think, and then he got in a fight with Caruso. So
yeah, exactly.
As far as I have seen, so yeah, then there was a gap, and then it was quite okay.
All right, good start of the weekend for you. Obviously, what's the game plan for the second race?
Yeah, the same. I will try, so all the same.
Do you already know? Is it going to be a pole position again?
I don't know yet, but we will see. Let's see.
All right, Artūras, thank you very much. Well done, well done. Let's have a chat with Sven Karos. Sven, very interesting start of the weekend. Obviously, you look tired already and sweaty. I had a lot of work out there.
Yeah, it still is a lot of work, but it was great, fun race for me.
Yeah, obviously this race out, Artūras Klijobavičius was on his own league. He was just pushing it. Although he said he took it steady and easy, but I don't believe him.
I mean, he is really fast, but we were battling with Kairo a lot, and then he got the space to ride his own race. So, yeah. Congrats to him.
Even though you are both in two different categories, Kairo is in BTC2 and you're a BTC3 car.
Yeah, but I mean, Kairo's car is a bit lighter, and from power point of view, there is not much of difference. And,
okay.
And with the rainy conditions, front-wheel cars are in better shape.
Yeah, speaking about the rainy conditions, what do you prefer most, or you don't care about the weather and the track?
I mean, I prefer steady weather. Whether it's raining or it's dry, it doesn't matter. But these conditions are the most difficult to drive, because if they are changing over the race, then you have to adapt very quickly, and car is not necessarily set up for the rainy conditions. So,
what's the game plan for the race number 2?
Let's see the weather. But I mean, I had great battle with Kairo this race, and I hope to have it the same way in the second race. And let's see how we deal with number 86. So.
Well, thank you for putting up a good show. We enjoyed it very much, of course, and the viewers in the TV screens as well. So do the same on second round. We'll be happy.
Thank you, and I enjoyed it quite a lot as well. So
super.
I will try to do it.
Great. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Now let's have a chat with Kairo. Kairo is right over there. Ciao, tere Kairo. All good?
Yes.
All good. So we're winning your category in BTC2, of course, but also a really nice battle with another Estonian, with Sven Karos. We were watching and it looked really good.
Yeah, it's really good, and I don't know. I put rain tires, but in race beginning is dry, and tires is
overheating.
Out. Yeah.
But then when the rain came, did it actually get better?
Last 2 laps, yes.
It got better.
Yeah, better.
All right. So a nice start of the weekend for you. Obviously, what's the game plan for the second race? The same?
Exactly the same.
It looked like a lot of the positions actually are decided at the start of the race. Now, if it's gonna be a wet and tricky, slippery conditions, the start should be really crucial.
Yes, this car is not very good at start. too much horsepower.
Aye, all right. So you have to like keep it steady with the gas pedal, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
But let's see.
All right. Thank you very much, Carl. Best of luck in race 2. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's a wrap up from Parc Fermé after race 1 for the Baltic Touring cars. Now, it has absolutely been a pleasure to see those gentlemen out there racing, but we are now heading back to the start grid, and the cars are already out there warming their tires up, and I'll give the mic over to Thomas in the commentary booth. Of course, we are getting ready for race number 1 for the next lineup. It's going to be loud, and it's going to be definitely a spectacular race, so make sure you don't go anywhere. Well, thank you for watching, of course, wherever you're watching from. Yeah, it's... the clouds actually are, the wind is helping. The clouds are getting away, so I hope Thomas is not right and there's not going to be a heavy rain. But we'll see. Let's not jump ahead of conclusions.